Oh, hey guys, what's going on? Boxing School. I hope everybody's doing well on this channel. This is Coach JR, head coach and founder, owner at Lion's Head Boxing Academy out here in Bangkok, Thailand. I hope you guys are doing well. Now, you're just catching me before I start my morning workout, but I do want to take some time to talk to you guys, especially to the beginners out here in this channel. Now, it's really good to see a lot of people out here, really want to learn, has the passion for boxing, and this is the thing that brings us all together, boxing, right? But I also see a lot of people out here, posting their shadow boxing videos and asking for advices, which is good because a lot of you guys doesn't have any access to a proper coach or, doesn't have the financial means to do so. But it's good that you came to this page right here because there is a lot of us that can help you out, no charge, right? And being in this industry for almost 14 and a half years now, I just thought I'd share some knowledge to you guys. Now, I want to talk to you guys real quick today about shadow boxing. Beginners, please listen up because this is something that could really help you out with your game, okay? Or starting, your boxing training. I see a lot of people in this, in this page, so obsessed with this. Now, there's nothing necessarily wrong with that. It's just that as a beginner, that's not something that you should be doing right away. There is what we call progressions in everything, okay? Anything that you learn always has progressions. You don't jump from absolutely coming from zero experience to something that you think is what it's supposed to be but that's only because you don't have the proper knowledge and guidance on the topic, okay? So I can't really say that, oh, you're doing it on purpose and this and that. But a lot of these people who's commenting on these guys have to understand that they are imitating what they see because that is their best form of education because there's no formal training, there's no access, there's no financial means, so on and so forth, right? So on a positive note, it's a good thing because it allows them to ignite something in them. Seeing these videos of Manny Pacquiao, I see a lot of you guys, doing that video that I showed you earlier, Ryan Garcia, Lomachenko, so on and so forth. It's good because it ignites something in somebody that makes you want to do boxing. And I'm all for it. But then again, it's hard to break down the intricacies or the details of boxing just by watching videos, okay? So today, without further ado, I'm gonna guide you to 5 rounds of what you can do, let's say 5-6 rounds, of what you can do as a beginner to sharpen your skills from the very beginning, from the shadow boxing point of view. Now, before I go on with the video, what is shadow boxing? A lot of you do it, but some people hate shadow boxing. A lot of you I see posting your videos and whatnot, but shadow boxing is not just a warm-up or a cool-down, okay? It's also used as a simulation, as a visualization to simulate what could happen in a real fight. But for beginners, the way I'd like to present it to you guys is what we call a system/form check. Let me give you an example. A pilot doesn't just get on the plane, gets on his seat, buckle his seatbelt on, and then pull the throttle and that's it, they fly. No, they perform a systems check, wings, fog lights, wheels, all that kind of stuff, right? Before they even think about flying. All of these things has to be correct before they take off. So you should have the same kind of mindset when it comes to shadow boxing. Number one, it prevents injuries because if you're not warm, and you throw hard shots on the pads or on the bags, you can get injured. But also, it allows you to check your form and the way you execute things before you actually get on any of the more serious workouts or much more like strenuous workouts, if I may say, right? Bags, pads, sparring and whatnot. So that's what it is as far as like how I present to my beginner clients. Okay, and that you can still use that if you're an amateur or a pro, it doesn't matter. So without further ado, let me show you 5 short rounds. I mean, do this for 3 minutes, 1 minute rest, but let me just show you a little clip of what you can do for 5 rounds so you can have focus on each skill. There's a lot of things you can do in so many rounds, but I'm gonna show you 5 rounds today of focus rounds that you can follow so that you have structure in your shadow boxing. So if you're ready, let's go. All right, so round number 1, you will only do single punches. All right, I want you to get working all your different punches while you move around in shadow boxing. Slow, but steady and sure. It looks like this. So single shots, warm up the single shots first before you go into any combinations or any fancy footwork or whatever the case may be, all right? For round 2, I want you to simply go through your defensive artillery and just do that. No punches, just footwork and defense. It looks like this. All right, so do that for 3 minutes. All defensive movements and footwork only. All right, that checks everything. If everything is working fine, no problem. All right, now that you've done single punches and defensive rounds only, now you can start with a 2-punch combo and 1 defensive movement at the end. Now let me repeat that again. For the 3rd round, I want you to do 2-punch combinations and 1 defensive movement at the end. Here's how it looks like. So say for example, I throw my 1-2, boom, I can roll under, right? I throw my 2-3, bam, bam, I get on the block, all right? So I throw my left hook, right uppercut, bam, bam, I protect my body next. So whatever 2-punch combination you want, but I want you to always follow it with a defensive movement. Whether you're keeping your hands up after, or parrying, or slipping, whichever the case may be. So 2-punch combinations and 1 defensive movement. That's all right. Round 4. So for round 4, I want you to stick to your 2-punch combination, but this time, instead of a stationary movement, I want you to get your foot working, okay? So you can either step back, go to the side, pivot out, whichever the case may be. So it looked like this. So say for example, I throw my 1-2, bam, bam, I step to my side, right? So I throw my right hand, left hook, boom, boom, I pivot. Okay? So I throw my double jab, bam, bam, I step back. So simple as that. 2-punch combination, reposition yourself, whether laterally, pivot, step back. All right? Don't get caught in the same place, or what they always say, you shouldn't be in the same spot for more than 2 or 3 seconds after you throw a punch. All right? So that's round 4 for you guys. Last round for now. So round 5, we're doing the 2-punch combination, 1 defensive movement, and then 1 counter punch. Okay? Let me say that again. It's 2-punch combination, 1 defensive movement, and 1 counter punch. It looked like this. So I throw my 1-2, boom, boom. I slip to my right, I come back with a cross, right? I throw my 2-3, boom, boom. I roll under defensive position, come back with that hook up top, okay? I throw my uppercut cross, right? I block, and I shoot across again. So 5th round is for 2 punch combinations, 1 defensive movement, and 1 counter punch. So these are the 5 rounds that you can concentrate on as a beginner, all right? Make sure you always move your feet, don't stay stationary, and most importantly, don't go fast. Quit the speed. Speed ain't shit if you don't know how to use it. Simple as that, right? Start slow, start steady, start sure. Once again, this is Coach JR from Lion's Head Boxing Academy, wishing everybody good morning, and I hope that I'm able to help you out with your boxing game. Peace.